Yeah, good evening. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 16th of November 2024. This is my weekly analysis video where we have a look at some of the Forex pairs I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. So, welcome everyone. It's a bit late for a video on a Saturday. I am in Australia. I'm currently at my parents' place on the Gold Coast in Queensland. Beautiful part of the country. It is 10:05 p.m. and I am having a couple of beers, so cheers to that. So hopefully we'll get through this. As I said, I'm a bit late. If you do like the videos, please hit the like or the subscribe button. It's always appreciated. This video is probably going to be a quick one because it hasn't been a great week and I've got to get through this pretty quick before I wake up all their neighbours. They do live in a retirement village, so I've got to be conscious of the noise. All right, this is TradingView. I do all my analysis on TradingView. This is my watch list on the right. It's only a sample of the Forex pairs we're looking at. I'm not a trade signal provider, so do not follow me blindly. Please do your own due diligence. The last couple of weeks haven't been good at all. And I did get called out on my last, if you saw any of the comments on my last weekend's video, there's one person that's commented. It's actually gone to town on me a little bit, which is understandable. Hasn't been great. And look, I'm happy to cop any criticism, but yeah. And I've made a couple of mistakes this week also, all just bad luck, more to the point, but we'll get into it. So, as I said, it's my watch list on the right. It's in alphabetical order. If it's highlighted in light blue, it means it's trade or trades on and some action's been taken. By action, I mean trade management. Highlighted in orange means it's something I want to talk about. No highlight, no trades on. Dark blue, this one is trade on, no action taken. Looking ahead for Monday, there's no new trade signals. The only thing I want to talk about is I stopped out on a trade. So that's about it. No new trade signals for Monday. And the good thing about TradingView is it's a little bit different MT4, MT5. When the market closes on a Friday on TradingView, it presents any new trade signals immediately for Monday, whereas MT4, MT5, those signals won't present until the market actually opens on the Monday morning. So it just TradingView is a little bit of an advantage with TradingView, and that's all it is. So I know exactly what's happening on Monday, and as long as the markets don't open with huge gaps or anything like that, which they tend not to do these days. Back in the early days, there used to be big gaps, but Forex pairs these days tend to open pretty close to where they close on a Friday. So let's have a look at it. Aussie Swiss, we'll go through it. Most of my information's on the right here. For the most recent trade, in this case, it was a buy trade taken on the 6th of November. There's my notes behind that trade. 12th of November, I've already closed half, so let's have a look. So, yeah, I wish it was there, but it wasn't. So 12th of November, closed half on the open. Price has got this previous high. MACD platinum through the zero level. Really not much happening there. Brought my stop up. It's put me in a no-lose overall no lose position. I could probably bring this stop up a little bit tighter, and I might have a look at that in a day or so, depending on what happens on Monday and Tuesday. In the meantime, we've got a red dot on the MACD platinum just above the zero level. Now remember, with the MACD platinum, I'm looking to sell when it's above the zero level and buy when it's below the zero level. So sell when it's above, buy when it's below, and in sync with these green and red dots on the QMP filter. So now we've got this red dot on the QMP filter above the zero level. I'm in sell mode, so really I should be looking to either tighten this stop right up or potentially look at, I'm not sure, but I can't lose on the buy trade. I'll probably lose a couple of pips because I'm thinking I'll close up here, and that's probably more than half. So I'm probably, if I do get stopped out, it'll be a small loss, but what I'll try and do is drag this stop up next day or so. So it's a buy on the 6th of November, closed half, and we just let's see how we pan out. Aussie USD highlighted in, yeah, all right. All right, we'll go through this. We'll might as well stick the dagger in while we can. I took this buy on the 6th of November, right on election day, US presidential election. And you can see my notes. No problem setting this one out because it's a US election. It's up to you. I was stopped out the same day. So I took the buy in here on this open of this candle. My stop was in the wrong place. My stop was above this big round level, round number, 0.6500. So for some reason, I wasn't thinking straight. My stop was inside that level. It should have been on the other side of it. It wasn't. I paid the price. I got stopped out. Drawn this trend line across here, as I normally do, and contrary to those comments in that last YouTube video, this is the way I trade. So the buy signal was still valid. The trend line was broken. I took the buy here. Stop was a much more reasonable place this time, below that level, and Murphy's Law, stopped out for a loss. So I took 2 hits, 2 losses on 2 buy trades on the Aussie USD. Now you look at previous history on these moves with the. I messed up here. Definitely messed up on one, so I probably caused myself some grief. I would have been stopped out on the buy. I would have lost on one, but I've lost on 2, which is an error on my part. This is a parallel trading, so now the MACD platinum is still below the 0 level. Now we can look at extending these lines here now. There's still divergence forming here. And I leave all these trades marked up on the charts just for the purpose of the video to show you where I was stopped out. I'll tidy up this once the video is done and we'll move on. So now the MACD platinum is still below the 0 level, so I'm looking for potential new buys still. And hopefully we can cover some of these losses. Yeah, just it was a bit of a snafu. Was that system normal? No, I'm not going to swear. But yeah, I messed it up. And it was an error in that very first stop. So the Aussie USD stopped out on that buy, stopped out in the second buy, 2 losses. Bummer. There's a stop there. Right, BTC USD Bitcoin, that's the 90,000 level. Remember, this is a 24/7 market, so it's still ticking over now as we watch this. Well, it might not be ticking over, but it's Saturday night here, so it's probably not ticking over too much. But after the election, it just burst straight up. That's the 90,000 level. 90, 80, 70, 60, 50. So it's gone from basically 70,000 to 90,000 in during the week. It's a big move. In my hedge trading, I'm actually long Bitcoin, and I've got other trading, private trading with Bitcoin too, so it's all good. Euro Swiss. I took a buy back here on the 31st of October, and not much is happening. Not much at all. I got a sell signal. I decided to stay in the buy because we've got this big support level and price, which could come further along. Let's just extend it a bit. So it's potential sticking point. Hence, I wasn't keen just to close out the buy and just take the sell. Took the sell on the 13th of November. Now, and keep in mind too, when I call these trades, the new daily candle for me is, well, when I was in Cambodia, which I'm not this now, when I was in Cambodia, it was 5 a.m. So now it's 8 a.m. local. I'm in Brisbane or Gold Coast. So it's at 8 a.m. I don't know what time I'm going to get out of bed, but I'm going to try and get out about 9 o'clock, which is probably a little bit early because it takes about an hour for the markets to settle and the spreads to come in. So say anywhere between 10 a.m. So I'm normally about within 2 hours of the new daily candle. Traders called, I'll take a screenshot and call the trade at the time and share it to the, hang on, some Australian bugs attacking me. I'll take a screenshot and post it in the daily update, which goes to the Telegram channel and the Facebook group. And I'll also put it in the shared folder where everyone's got access to and can check those screenshots. There's probably over 500 screenshots, trade screenshots I'll take. At least 5. I don't know how to count them, but it's a Google Drive shared folder. Everyone's got access to it. any trade management, also calling those same daily updates. And everyone's more than welcome to join the Telegram channel or the JAGfx Facebook group. So we're in a buy here, it's gone nowhere. We're in a sell here, and it's gone nowhere. So we're just sort of in no man's land at the moment. Stops in place either side. We've got this support level potentially. The MACD platinum's very close to the 0 level, so it's all very sideways. You look at the 3 moving averages, technically the trend's down, but it's not convincing. Right, Euro USD, not much happening here. There was some discussion about why we didn't get a red dot. I got it previously on my other, I've got a couple of watch lists, all right? Do my hedging on another watch list. This one is Oanda. The other one I think is 8-cap. And the sell signal for the 8-cap was in here, which is hard to take a sell on a bullish candle, but it was. And so my entry on the sell was there, which is a perfect entry when you look at it, but not on this platform. So I'm in no trades at the moment. This level here is the 1.10 level. There it is. It should be up there somewhere. So potentially waiting for a buy signal here. It's just come down, bang. Nothing happening on the Euro USD, pound CAD, nothing happening. Yeah, I took this sell. I called that sell because I like the double top, but it didn't actually match my signal. So, but I said you could take it in my hedging. I've taken it, and I think I called it in the group. You could take it. But it doesn't quite comply with my rules. Hence, wasn't called. Right, pound yen's highlighting orange. Yeah, here we go. All right, there's a lot happening on this chart, but we'll go to the buy trade here. 18th of September, there it is there. There's all my trade management notes. It was stopped out on Friday. So there's a stop loss there. So we locked in profit from there to there, already closed half. So it's a good win profit. There's good profit. Now this sell. 1st of November took a sell here, and we had, hang on a sec, 15th of November closed for a small loss. So let's have a look where the 15th is. Yeah, all right. So the open of this candle, the sell trade I was in, I closed for a small loss. And look what happened. Murphy's Law again. It just dropped like a rock and straight through the entry level. So if I was still in that sell, I would have been right. There was an opposite buy signal here, but I was still in this buy from back in September. So there was no rush to exit that. And we had this couple of sort of bearish sort of downturn. Then we had a couple of bullish candles, and I thought, all right, this buy signal is still valid. I'm in this buy trade still, which I was at the time. This is looking a bit weak. MACD platinum, we had a blue dot below the MACD platinum, so below the 0 level, sorry. So I'm thinking this is bullish. I'm going to close out of this sell and rely on this buy to hold me in. And as Murphy's Law, again, would have it, bang, straight through, down, through my stop. I'm no longer in that buy, and the sell I was in originally is now would have been in profit. So it's just one of those things. So no real damage done. So I took a small loss on the buy, on the sell, and I've made some profit on this buy here. But we had a couple of losing trades in between. You can read the notes over here. That's these two here. Never worked out. So we'll see. So as I said, I'll tidy up this chart. There's no trades on this pair right now. Small loss, big win, but 2 other losses in between. Yeah. Pound USD, we're still in the sell from back on the 2nd of October. Here, dragging the stop down, which is heading down. So what I'm going to do in the next couple of days, hopefully, is drag the stop down, probably into here somewhere, and lock in more profit. I'm determined to do better on the pound USD trades. I've stuffed up a few times. I haven't lost much on them, but I've just made some poor decisions when it comes to trade management. So hopefully we'll get something going here. All right, New Zealand CAD. All right, yeah. Now, this is another one highlighted in orange. Friday, the 8th of November, took a buy signal in here. Now, this was based, you could read my notes there, it was based on another platform because we've had a bit of a glitch in the matrix with regards to the dots not showing out. So I took a buy here, had an opposite QMP filter dot, red dot here, and I closed that. So instead of coming down to the stop, which was here, which would have been activated, I've saved myself probably about 40%. So I've closed out about 60% instead of 100%, taken a loss, and it's poked through the stop. So I would have been stopped out. The MACD platinum is still below the 0 level. Now I'm looking for potential new buy signal here. So that's the New Zealand CAD, looking for a new buy. And it's not going to be too far off. If this has another bullish candle up, I'm assuming that'll cross there and we'll probably get another one. So have a look at taking another buy. There's divergence obviously forming. Right, silver, XAG, USD, still in this sell from 29th of October up here. It's a slightly higher risk trade, took it, things have gone well, we come to the moving averages, pop down to this level here, which is a $30 level, which is obviously a big round number, stops up here, can't lose. I'll probably look at bringing the stop down into this sort of level here, above this high here, so lock in further profit. We see how we go in this $30 level. The MACD platinum's getting a fair distance below the 0 level. There's potential divergence forming. It's more of a support level at the moment. There's divergence there. So, and the bias with the metals is I'd rather be buying than selling most of the time. It's not always the case because they do go up and down, but like a lot of things, they tend to go more up than down. US dollar, it's just the US dollar against the this basket of currencies here, 6 currencies. Since the election, it's just gone up. It's not sure why. Look, I don't understand US politics that well. How a Trump victory is good for the US dollar, I don't know. I don't understand the fundamentals. There's no criticism on Trump or anything like that. It's just not sure why. I guess because he doesn't like the Chinese, and the tariffs is going to become an issue, so it makes the US a stronger place. Look, yeah. He's got some grand plans, as we all know, and the US dollar obviously likes it, or the financial markets like it and think the US dollar is good and it's strong, it's heading up. If you trade this index and you're having troubles with it, just look at the Euro USD and just trade the opposite. They're inversely correlated. This is going up, the Euro USD is generally going down. Very similar. So, yep, the US dollar is gaining in strength. It's still going up. And US stock market, US 500. We got broke the previous high here. We've got a new high up here, so we'll mark that up. Obviously, the elections like Trump victory initially, but here we go. So we've got a new high here now, but then we've got this sell signal. And as usual, there's that regular bearish divergence, which is common. The trend is up. Look at the moving averages. That last signal was a sell. And as I always bang on about, just buy the dips, buy the dips, buy any buy. Buy any buy signal. So, yep, that's it. So that's a sell signal. Now, whether it keeps on going down and breaks through this support level, who knows? Support sometimes becomes resistance, or hang on, resistance becomes support, and it drops down and it becomes resistance again. Who knows? But we got a new high. That's all that counts, and we've dropped off it. So that's it, boys and girls. Like I said, this is a quick video. It's getting late at night. I want to keep the noise down a bit, and I'm at my parents' place. Thanks for watching, and it's been a tough couple of weeks. So hopefully we'll get back on track and get... there's no perfect trading system, so just Everyone knows that. Every trading system goes through drawdown at some time, but I'm pretty sure we've called enough trades in this group to show that the system does work. And like, I'm only showing a small sample of the pairs, and I'm using the traditional stop loss and trying to trail markets and trail price, lock in profits and stuff like that. There's many ways to look at managing trades, but it is what it is. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. And I'll tell you what, it's a little bit chilly here. It must be below 20 degrees Celsius, which I haven't experienced for forever. So it is a bit chilly. All right, thank you. Enjoy. I'll talk to you later.